and gentlemen.
Can you make some noise on Twitter and tell her how much she's made you happy this time?
Hashtag Naomi on eCurve.
Yes. Bragging 84 point something thousand followers.
Are we correct? Is that correct?
1.8 million likes. And one extra fan tonight.
Laura stalked her.
Yeah.
You stalked her.
Even my soda is overexcited. Did you see it? It exploded. It exploded. Why? Because the real baddie Angie is in the building.
The real one. Woo-woo. I don't care about the video vixen. This is the video vixen I'm looking at today.
You, she turned Boutros from Shrap God to Shrap Legend.
Exactly.
She made Boutros' career.
You did it.
Listen, it's not the other way around. She made Boutros' career. And thank you so much for Boutros for giving us that banger. But the one thing I like about Naomi is her face when she's dancing. Let me tell you.
But before we get there, Laura, before we get there, give the lady a chance to introduce herself. Angie, buddy, tell us.
Okay, my name is Naomi Wanjao, not Angie, but you can still call me Angie. Yeah, you know me by the dance Angie, Pale TikTok.
Yeah, you know her already. She doesn't even, actually, you know what, you don't even have to introduce yourself. But tell us a little bit about what you do. Go for it.
Yeah, so I kind of make dancing videos, like the real ones, not the ones which are rehearsed. You know, there's the rehearsing part. Yeah. Now I post the rehearsing parts before, when you know that style. You know, yeah, those are the bloopers actually. So I just try like to make something real, something everybody can relate to in the house. You feel like dancing, but your dancing is not that good, and just having
you're
fun.
just enjoying.
Listen, there's no one who's that good of a dancer. Like we had Cardi B here from Lolongo just last week. That's what she calls herself. It's not me.
No, she actually is a good dancer.
She is a very good dancer. Not all of us are like that. Some of us just go on
Laura
vibes.
needs to let go of Cardi B. Laura, leave it till last week.
I'm a big fan. No, but some of us just do vibes, and that's exactly why I like Naomi's content, because it's vibes. It's what you do
raw,
when you're in the house.
Natural, yeah.
It's what you feel like when you're in the house. You know, like a move, you have like a secret one, and you don't show anyone.
That one.
So the trending video, Angie Buddy, tell us what did you think it would go viral? Like, what were you thinking? How did it happen? Tell us.
So I was just in the house, as you saw, like with sweatpants and everything.
Yeah.
So I was just like in the house. Then I was scrolling TikTok. Then I saw as you're doing the Angie. I was like, hey, that song Angie. Then I said, okay, let me just record. Put the phone. At first, since it was my sleeping sweatpants, because I have thick thighs.
Yes.
They don't lie. Thick thighs don't lie.
There was a white karash between the thighs. There was a white karash between
really don't.
So when I took the first video, it was showing. I was like, no, not this time.
Up on a band.
So
it's not that natural. Yeah. Some things have to be slightly.
So that's why I was pressing my thighs like this. So that it doesn't show in the video. So I just took the video and I posted it just like that.
How? Where did this confidence? You're like, I don't care.
That's
the worst that could happen.
Actually, I don't really care. Like, I just don't care.
I love that.
Big round of applause for that.
I really want to be you in my next life, because this life I have failed. I really failed. But I'm coming back. And I asked you the question, do you now have to keep the long hair? Because it's a trademark.
I kind of have to.
You really do have to.
Yeah, I kind of have to.
Magic Designs, Liz Clement,
guys,
the other place there.
Why don't you?
Here you go. This is your time to shine.
Yes. This is your influencer right here for all the weaves, all the braids, everything, the butterfly locks, whatever you. This is right here. What am I saying?
Reach out. Yeah. So the song is done by Boutros, fantastic artist who we highly respect in the industry, in the Shrap game. Did he reach out in any way?
No.
Okay.
He didn't reach out.
I knew he was a hater from the beginning. I was telling you guys.
Yeah, on your side. Don't worry.
I told you guys he's a hater.
Yeah, did you meet him?
Yeah, I did meet him. The person who reached out was the person who was organizing the meet and grill. Yeah, so that's where I went. Boutros was performing. Then, like two days before the event, he DM'd me saying, "You're doing a great job."
Nice.
He DM'd you.
Yeah. That's so cool. I think Boutros is a fantastic artist. I'm joking about all that. And so I'll tell you my experience with Angie. So I watched the video and I'm laughing. I'm like, this is a comedian. And then I hear her voice and I'm like, stop. Can you stop it right there? Can you stop it? You're just a serious person. Like with stuff going on. Yeah. I really thought you did comedy or something, because then I saw the video about Shakira and then I started looking at you.
Shakira? Can you do the shake for us? Shakira, is that you?
But with TikTok changing, a lot of people are getting recognized. You get fame randomly. You never know when it's your day.
Sure.
Why do you enjoy making such videos? Why do you enjoy being on TikTok, sharing your videos of you on an every day, on having a normal?
Because it's fun for me. It doesn't have pressure. Like you don't have to change. You don't have to put on some makeup. You don't have to do hair. I do it with a bonnet. Like literally, I could just wake up and just post a video and still it will be fine. Then I want people to get the joke. Plus, it's about the confidence. Like you can see. A lot of TikTokers, especially if they're dancing, they have to do that feat. You have to look good. You have to rehearse. Mine is just a one-time thing.
That's
just
me. I'm the one who takes like 10. You know, I was so traumatized the other day. All my drafts for TikTok got deleted. You know, when you move to a new phone, sometimes your drafts. So I was so angry. But then I realized, I thought to myself, why am I angry for something I never even had the confidence to post? And then I saw your content. And it's so ironic how your TikTok actually came on my For You page. It's like TikTok was listening to my mind. I know you're in my phone, FBI investigator.
Please remember, it's a Chinese app.
Okay, let's not talk about that. But anyways, I saw your content and it popped up on my feed and I was like, I shouldn't be upset about things I was never like confident enough to post. And then I regretted it so much because I was like, if only I had posted it, I would have never felt that loss from inside, you know? And I see that like you're literally glowing with like so much confidence and that's something I resonate with because I've grown up in a place like Kenya is obviously it expects you to be a certain way, especially when you're in the eye of the media.
100%.
But to see you being natural and raw and so comfortable in yourself, it really empowers younger girls to you know, just be happy and be yourself. Like
be happy.
Be yourself. Be happy.
And
be comfortable.
I was telling my best friend recently, I have a hard time on TikTok because I'm not free to be myself. So when I see people like Naomi, then you have conversations, which I'm very lucky because not everyone gets to interact with Naomi, you know, and be like, she's cool vibes, and I feel like I see a little bit of myself in her, and we can have the office voice, but you can have the videos exactly. you being you, which is fun. Did your friends and folks see the video and then all like,
actually my family, and I don't have that much friends, like kidogo too, like 3 or 4, but they know me. They're like, it's trending, but we know her, she's behind the scene, it's even worse than that. Like it's even worse than that. So they're like used to me and everything. They're happy for me that.
But and when you say you only have a few friends, you have us as well. And with friends comes games.
Yes.
And we're gonna play a game with you today, Naomi.
Okay.
We are playing My Baby Daddy Is. So let me explain the game to you a bit, okay? You just have to think of a celebrity who you would picture as your baby daddy. I've thought about too many. There's like a roster running through my mind right now. But
Isha.
I'm of a ripe age. Okay, I want you to think of who your baby daddy is. I'm telling you, Laura, today English is not Englishing.
If you're the Kenyan man confusing Isha,
so
Macau.
If you So if you have a baby daddy in your mind, I want you to give us hints as to who this baby daddy is, and we have to guess who the guy is. Okay. But you can give us categories like this person is from Kenya, America, Canada, whatever. So let's begin. My baby daddy is
under the influence.
Listen, first of all, that's not your baby daddy. Can somebody get this babe off set? Because you're not going to talk about Chris Brown like that when I'm sitting right here. Okay?
That's her baby daddy.
That's my baby daddy. I've been thinking about it my whole life. My whole life. Well, no, hey, Naomi, it's mama.
You know
Let's
how
go.
I know.
No, I don't even have sleep, but
let's go.
Yo, she could actually take you, Laura. I'm not kidding. I don't know.
All right. Did I get it right?
Yeah.
Chris Brown. That's your baby daddy. Laura, now I know your baby daddy was taken away from you. And that's what happens in Nairobi.
Yeah.
What's your man? Laura, who is your baby daddy?
I'll settle. Fine. I don't want you, but you can take the credit. My baby daddy. Dude, I can't even think about anybody else. Whose music do I
Her mind is discombobulated.
Hey.
Come on, Laura. Who's your
My
baby
daddy is Kenyan.
Okay.
My baby daddy dated Vera Sidika for some reason I don't know. My baby daddy is a singer.
Come on.
My baby daddy is I'm not happy.
Chile.
Yeah.
Well done, ladies and gentlemen. And that was My Baby Daddy Is. I am too young to have a baby daddy, so I will not participate in this game. But you know what? Inshallah, I get a good baby daddy.
All right, guys, that was My Baby Daddy right here on ECAM. Listen, Naomi, thanks so much for coming through.
Thank you for having me.
I absolutely love your energy. I love your vibes. I was going to ask you about the tattoo, but I would definitely ask you about it offset. It's a beautiful one.
She's been staring at it this whole time.
Yeah,
I was literally looking at it. I'm like, Laura, stop. I'm like trying to send the signal. Stop looking at the tattoo.
I watched this. I went to this rabbit hole. Anyway, you know TikTok and the way it works. So, guys, this is Naomi Wanjao with us on set. Don't forget to give us your social media handles, definitely, where people can find you.
Naomi Wanjao, Facebook Naomi Wanjao, Instagram Naomi_Wanjao_, Twitter Naomi_Wanjao_.
All right, guys.
So basically everywhere Naomi Wanjao.
Yeah.
You know
I don't know if
you
you're going
find
online
her.
to look for Angie. And if you're an Angie, change your name.
In fact, if you search Angie Dance Challenge, she's the first person that pops up. Okay, so yeah, she's taken that name to Angie Naomi Wanjao, whatever you want to say. She's there. She's everywhere.
All right, guys, reach out to us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at KTN Home. And we're always here for a good time. Isha, where can we find you on social media?
Well, you can find me on socials at Isha_Jobanputra on Instagram. On Facebook, it's Isha Jobanputra. If you have trouble spelling that, you can find me on TikTok, which will take you to my Instagram, which will take you to my Facebook. That is What's Your Issue.
How we're exactly going to be doing after the break by doing a bit of touch-up when it comes to lipstick and eyeshadow, because we'll be right back right here on ECA with some more.
Sleepwalking through the afternoon. Sleepwalking through the afternoon. Sleepwalking through the afternoon.
Don't live life on repeat. Enjoy your break moments with Minute Maid Delight, a treat that awakens your senses and fills you with vitality. So fill those break moments with the indulgent sensations of Minute Maid, featuring delicious mango, tropical and apple flavors. Minute Maid, filled with life.
Healthy food, delicious food, made with fresh fried cooking oil, cholesterol free, natural vitamin E, triple refined fresh fried premium cooking oil for healthy living. Now endorsed by Kenya Nutritionist and Dietitians Institute. Tomorrow night on KTN.
Get 2 months of Showmax for the price of one? What? In a Give Girl Power, That Blink Binge, Score Marker, and legendary action hero energy. Whoa! The thrills and chills keep out for the streets in a Give Kupindukia. So subscribe now to get 2 months from only 300 shillings for limited time. In a Give Showmax.
Hii ni nyumba ya mtu, hii ni kanisa.
Kwani hamjakula? Oye. Hebu semeni kwa nguvu nisikie.
Wazazi wetu are the best na mimi ni pumbavu.
Does it matter whether it's darling or darling? I matter. You still remain my darling.
Familia iliyosukwa pamoja, iliyounganishwa kwa chaguo, iliyoimarishwa pamoja kwa upendo, iliyojaribiwa na kila kitu, iliyo imara. Familia ya Alexi.
We're with Naomi Wanjao and we're playing My Baby Daddy Is, a game where we tell Naomi, Laura, maybe not myself, to describe a baby daddy, and all we have to do is guess who the baby daddy is. So Naomi, round 2, who is your baby daddy?
Me, first of all, I'm beefing because I can't wait to hear who the next baby daddy
She took her first baby daddy. Laura is still salty about that. Chris Brown, I would rather not. I'm just saying, I mean, you don't want those accusations and allegations on your back. He may be always under the influence.
Okay.
But
my baby daddy actually doesn't want babies, but who am I? Whomst am I?
What's going to stop you?
My baby daddy is
Drake. Oh my God. You know when you said he doesn't want babies, it reminded me of the Tabasco. You know when he put Tabasco. I'm not going to say it's just a bit too, it's a bit too intense.
COVID made people turn into monsters.
It was crazy.
It was crazy.
But I think he's smart for doing what he did.
Yeah.
Drake was very smart for what he did. Had he not done that, he would have, instead of my bed, he would have my sofa, he would have my lamp, he would have all the furniture in his house and no place to sit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So Laura, tell us, who is your baby daddy?
My baby daddy has trademarked that word you like using in clubs.
Which one?
Allah.
Oh.
My baby daddy is wealthy, does very lucrative businesses.
This word lucrative. Laura has milked this word lucrative. Laura, tell us more.
My baby daddy.
Is he Kenyan?
Yes.
Okay. That makes it easy.
Does it though?
No, it doesn't. I was being sarcastic.
My baby daddy fights for workers' rights. Allah.
This Allah.
Am I going to get arrested if I use it?
I know. I told you.
Yes. That's my baby daddy. Sorry, you know I also work with the wife, so like forgive me. I'm not serious. I just like the guy.
She's just interested in
the. You know, I'm gonna come into the office and I'm like.
It's all fun and games. It's all fun and games. Now, for the sake of it, you know, just bringing everything to an end. That was an amazing game. Naomi, thank you so much for being with us. But before we move on, I just want to ask you one question. Is how are you handling the fame?
Yes.
I'm trying. To be honest, I'm trying. Like I just arrived. You know, I just arrived. Just arrived. I'm just trying, like meetings there, calls there, DMs here.
DMs here. DMs
like I'm just turned 27. Happy birthday. Happy belated.
You don't look 27. Wallah, I thought she was like 23,
21, 22, right?
Yeah.
People tell me that.
Yeah, you look. You have a baby face and it's really cute. But you're very youthful as well. So I like that about you. Laura is my mommy.
So I'm just
mommy.
Like, I'm just trying to navigate through the everything. Let me just say everything. It happened suddenly. But I'm just trying.
Maybe a controversial question. Do you wish it never happened to a point?
No.
Because let me tell you, when the bags are flowing in, why not?
It's not even about the bags. Okay, the bags number one. The bags. Then also, like,
have you seen the nails? Even she's been to the nails.
This is not the one that gives you cancer. That's why you go and get the gloves for the UV
I painted my nails this afternoon before getting here before an exam. She's like stunted on us with these.
You know when she was coming, she was just like, these girls could never. I'm not gonna say the other one, but I was like, these girls could never.
Been there. so like it's the bag. Yes, it's good, but also seeing, reading the comments, because I read every single comment.
Really?
Like I do read. Seeing the comments, people are so happy. Somebody says, I was so stressed and I just saw your video, it made me happy. I was mourning, so your video was happy. I'm like, I can't stop. I can't stop doing
I think that's the best part of doing anything authentically and genuinely. Making a change in someone as small as it might be, even if it's like for 5 minutes, you felt nice. I'm happy I was part of that. So I think that's very important. And
that's what I was saying is it's the message behind. Like, it's funny, it's youthful content, but the message and the meaning behind it is so much deeper than what we see on our phone screens. You know, this is somebody being being vulnerable with you. It's very hard. Personally, it's very hard for me to be vulnerable on my socials, and that's something that I'm trying to overcome slowly. And I would definitely say your videos have empowered me to do that. Like, no doubt about it. I was so amazed. Like, I was so amazed with the amount of right now I'm starstruck. I don't even have words to describe how I'm
For me,
feeling.
this conversation is very impactful because it's an internal battle I've been having. Who am I? Who can I be out there? Being a public figure, what lines can I not cross?
What is my purpose?
Yes, you know,
what is my purpose?
How much of me can I be without giving out too much?
Is that your purpose? like spreading the positive vibes. What is your purpose?
It is because I also struggled with bullying and everything growing up, just normal like in Kenya, and then Kenyans tell you to your face when you're in high school.
Character development.
They do. I've received some very, very hateful things like on my face. So for me, it was like they said it and it didn't change anything. So at this point, I'm just living my life.
What you gonna do about it?
Yeah, all those people who said
things,
things,
beat me up.
all those people, you should always make those people regret what they said to your face. And you know what? Thank you so much for saying those things to our face, because look at us now on KTN, on eCurve. We're talking about entertainment. We're talking about you being a TikTok star in Kenya. Big her. And that's on period. No, but that's amazing. It's honestly so amazing to see what you're doing, and keep doing you. Keep being
forever
your best self.
And I'm taking this as a challenge for myself to be my best version, be my authentic self. And for you as a viewer at home, this should be an inspiration. Listen, ECAV is just not here to entertain you. It's here to educate you and inspire you to be the best version of yourself. Every time you look at yourself, feel like you're the biggest deal in any room.
Because you
the
are.
biggest deal there because you're eating
Because
food
you
the most.
are, as it should be, as you should be.
Exactly, but be the biggest deal in any room. Don't be humble. Brag about your successes. Be big about who you are. Because first of all, I'm very big, for those of you who don't know. I was just telling Naomi, I didn't know she was this short. Yeah, this baby is short. She is so short.
She's so cute. No, she's too cute.
Can you imagine?
Coming
she's
from
shorter
me.
than Isha.
She's shorter than me. Oh my
Bro, and you know how tall I am, so you know I'm not.
And you know how short I am, so you know how short.
Mama is in there.
Right here,
right?
But yeah, I feel like confidence is the best thing that somebody can wear. You can wear anything you want, but confidence, when you wake up in the morning, look at yourself, say, nobody can bring me down. Yeah. It's the best thing somebody can have.
See, I'm already like just trying to, absorb.
Laura is in a therapy session right now.
I'm here, I'm just
she's relaxed. She's sunk into the chair. She's feeling these.
Sensing.
Anywho, whatever they're going to say, it won't change.
Yeah.
I tell people, if you're in the process of either gaining or losing, right? Because that's what people talk mostly about me. It's like, yes, you're in the process of gaining or losing, but you don't have to be sad the whole and miserable the whole of the process and everything. You enjoy it. Like, you can't now cover yourself with a dark blanket in a dark room saying, I'm going to come out still like over. I look like this. Just enjoy the process, and it doesn't matter what people are going to say. At the end of the day, it won't change anything. It's just a fact. They'll tell you, oh my God,
it's
you look
really
like this,
weird to say this, but I feel like I needed this conversation today. And I feel like you might need it too, sitting at home, listening to what we're saying. I feel like this is a good refresher. February is not an easy month. Let me tell you something. Especially, and I know we all laugh about, people being single on Valentine's Day. We all laugh about January. We all laugh about, it's not funny. Sometimes it's good to feel your emotions. Feel your emotions. Be the person that you want to be. Be that for yourself. If you don't have somebody on Valentine's, it's okay. Be that Valentine for yourself. And this Valentine's, my personal homework for you at home, if you're single, buy yourself a bunch of roses.
Yeah, and ice cream.
You know what, Laura? For Valentine's Day, I'm going to buy you a bunch of roses.
You better, girl, because the Bible, let me tell you.
By the way, guys, the chemistry between Laura and I is undeniable. And we're going to romanticize this relationship for you guys on our TikToks, on our Instagrams. And we're going to be raw, natural, and vulnerable with you guys. Yeah.
Thank you, Naomi, for coming too.
Thank you
for sharing yourself with us.
Yeah.
I'm very grateful. It's not easy to come and just, doing interviews all the time and just having to be the best version of myself today, even when you're not feeling like it. But thank you so much for bringing a good energy. And first of all, can I just say, I'm so happy I like all the guests that come.
I know. And there's plenty more to come. But if you have a guest you'd like us to bring on board and people you'd like to see, let us know on our Instagram at KTN Home.
Naomi, please share your social media handles again for the people who missed the Thursday show.
Okay. So, TikTok, Naomi Wanjao. Facebook, Naomi Wanjao. Instagram, Naomi_Wanjao_. Twitter, Naomi_Wanjao_.
All right.
Period. underscore period.
I know.
All right, that was Naomi Wanjao right here on the T every Saturday from 7:30 p.m. And of course, we had the very beautiful Isha. Where can we find you on social media?
You can find me at Isha_Jabanputra on Instagram. What's your issue on TikTok and Facebook, Isha Jabanputra.
Absolutely. My name is Laura Mbatha. Catch me on all my socials. That is at Laura Mbatha, Mbatha Laura. The variation works. And of course, this is the tea. You can tune in every Saturday from 7:30, as I mentioned, and interact with us on at KTN Home. That is on all social media platforms.